It won't matter at this point.
No, it won't, but we're live now. What's up, everybody? Technical difficulties, computers not deciding they wanted to work at all. Ryan, I should have took a picture of a couple of those screenshots because they were funny. But it's fine. It's fine. He's here with us now. So let's start with him. Mr. Payne, how you doing, sir? You're here. You're ready to go. How you feeling?
Despite the internet issues, I mean, I'm still good. I'm ready to go. I don't know. I've lost count. When was the last time I played Classic? But it doesn't matter anyway. I just want to do some no prep trivia playing, so I'm good to play. And I like this panel I'm on here with.
Cool. Right next to you from a whole new angle. The other person waiting for their computer to do something. But here anyway, this is a Hot Fuzz Fairly. Joe, how you doing, fam?
I'm doing good. It's always good to see you, Omar. I'm just waiting for computer to load using my phone at this time. And I'm now, I think, my COVID's completely gone. So let's do this.
Yay. Next to him with a cat doing something. Oh, he feels good. Jordan Owens. Jordan, how you doing,
What's up? We got me and Mr. Bigglesworth, and we are ready.
Lovely name. And then the man told you to sign up on Sunday. He told you to watch today. That's because he's here. Malcolm, how are you, sir?
I'm doing good. Then I watched Space Jam: A New Legacy, and yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so you're not doing good.
That's about as much as you can say about that film. Sure. And back again. I recognized him, but I couldn't remember if he's been on or not. But he has. Mr. Sam, Indiana Sam, according to his name. How you feeling, sir?
I'm doing good. I have some Space Jam pants on here, but did not see the sequel because screw that. But ready to play some trivia.
Yeah. Part of it sucks. Not all of it. Some of it is fun, but some of it is not.
If people are expecting a deep, thoughtful movie out of Space Jam, the sequel, then you guys must have been on crack when you were watching the first Space Jam.
But if people were expecting a fun time like the original Space Jam, they got a commercial for half of it. The other half was great, and that cameo joke in the middle, I laughed my behind on it. But from there, y'all know why we're here. We're here for Classic. First round, as usual, 8 different questions, 8 different categories. The person with the lowest point total at the end of round 1 will unfortunately be leaving us. You got 3 repeats, no challenges. Again, we are live. So if you have any issues, take it up with the question writer, who is me. I will promptly ignore it and say I'll make it up to you later. But no, I'll actually try to make it up to you later. And then lastly, hands on screen at all times, please. With that, if everybody's ready, we'll get straight into question number 1, which is in the category of coming of age. What 1999 coming of age film stars Taye Diggs, Omar Epps, and Richard T. Jones? Now, recently saw a meme about Omar Epps getting all the scholarships in all the movies, and that man has been paid to play sports in a lot of different films. Lots of films. We're going to go 5.
Repeat the question.
All right. Malcolm has his first repeat. I low-key thought that might happen with this question, and I love it. Coming of age. What 1999 coming of age film stars Taye Diggs, Omar Epps, and Richard T. Jones? 5. Omar Epps got all the scholarships. Richard T. Jones got all the character acting gigs from here until infinity. You don't know his name, but you know his face. 5.
Yeah, you do.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Sam.
This is wrong, but I went O.
I see it there. There we go. Malcolm.
On behalf of Put Think Like a Man.
And Ryan.
My answer was The Wood.
And Joe.
Minister Society, but no one could see because my computer's small.
We saw it enough. And Joe. Jordan.
I also had Menace.
This is The Wood. The Wood. Correct answer. Great movie if you haven't seen it. Definitely one of the better ones. Question 2 comes in the category of classics. What 1967 film stars Joe Van Fleet, George Kennedy, and Paul Newman. This happens to be the default answer for a lot of the questions I ask. There are more movies. Go see them. But that one also is one you should see as well.
Repeat that question.
All right. Ryan with his first. In classics, what 1967 film stars Van Fleet, George Kennedy, and Paul Newman?
Just so you guys know, I'm trying to sort out my computer, but I'm happy with my answer. It's not being changed while my other hand's off the screen. So,
Got you. When your other person comes in, I'll drop you out, put you in. And we'll go 5, 4. Joe, I'll start with you so you can just give your answer. 2, 1. And I can see your screen a lot better down there. So go ahead and show it. What you got?
cool hand, Luke.
All right. And Jordan.
Butch Cassidy.
And Sam.
The Hustler.
And Malcolm.
I'm pretty sure Joe's right now. I just put the Sting.
And Ryan.
I think Joe's right too. I wrote down cat on a hot tin roof.
Joe is correct. It is Cool Hand Luke.
It was the George Kennedy that got it. I remember seeing him in that. Oh, dang.
Yeah.
All right. Question 3. In war, what is it good for?
Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing. The real question. Who plays J.T. Sanborn, a sergeant of the Explosive Ordnance Disposal Unit, welcoming a new team leader in the Hurt Locker? I continuously forget that this actually won Best Picture.
I'll take a repeat.
Jordan, that was you, right?
Yes.
All right. In war, who plays J.T. Sanborn, a sergeant of the Explosive Ordnance Disposal Unit, welcoming a new team leader in the Hurt Locker? Run out of answer for this one without giving away an answer. So we're just going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I know I switched the order, but it doesn't matter. Jordan.
Ralph Fiennes.
And Joe.
Anthony Mackie.
And Ryan.
I was between 2. I wrote Jeremy Renner.
And Sam.
I was also between 2. I went Anthony Mackie.
And Malcolm.
I was also between 2. I put Jeremy Renner.
It's either Hawkeye or Falcon. And it's Falcon. Anthony Mackie is correct.
Yes.
Anthony Mackie is correct.
Could decipher which character we're talking about.
Right. Question 4 is in famous characters. Straightforward. Who voices Optimus Prime in the Transformers films? We know the IG players here. At least new IG players here. I'm sorry. I need to get my Black Cinema films in here. I need to get my IG films in here. And then like the Cool Hand Luke one, I didn't know the answer before I looked that up. That helped me another thing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Joe.
Peter Cullen.
And we'll go to Ryan.
Peter Cullen.
And Sam.
Nope. Orson Welles.
He is in one of those. Malcolm.
Didn't he
thought-
play Optimus in that?
I thought it was a different actor in the live action. I put Hugo Weaving.
He plays Orson plays Unicron. Hugo plays Megatron. Voices Megatron. Jordan.
I said Orson Welles too.
Also Unicron. It is Peter Cullen. Peter Cullen voices Optimus. All right. Question 5 comes in drama. Another straightforward one. What is Amistad in the film Amistad? Amistad is a thing in the film. It's named after something. It's a title, but it's also something in the movie. So what is it? Tell me what it is. We'll go 5.
You're just accepting a general answer?
Yeah, it's a pretty straightforward answer.
Okay.
1. And Ryan.
I was going to be specific, but I decided to put the general answer in. It's a ship.
Somebody's echo is going
Oh,
on.
sorry, it's me. It's going to be me.
Oh yeah. Joe, yours real quick.
Tank.
Right. Hey, it's your face.
Oh, that's better.
And I will just get your phone out of there. Sam
Chip.
and Malcolm
Boat.
and Jordan.
Nah, put Judge.
It is a ship/boat. Amistad is the slave ship they came over on.
Yeah, I was not sure how precise you want the answer.
No, the ship is good. Ship is good. All right, question 6 comes in the realm of fantasy sci-fi. What do the Repo Men repossess if people default on their payments in 2010's Repo Men? I always forget there's like another movie that's kind of called Repo Men.
Emilio.
I didn't get that right.
The new one's a remake, isn't it?
5, I think so. 4,
Don't think.
3.
I know there's a difference between the two. That's why I got the release date down.
Pens down. I did not mean to touch that, but that's fine. I meant to do that. And we'll go back up top to Sam.
Is it like it's organs, like human organs, body parts?
Malcolm.
Don't know specific ones. I just put limbs.
And Jordan.
I also have organs.
And Joe.
Their lives. Okay.
And Ryan.
Yeah, I also wrote down organs, body parts. Yeah.
So organs, I'm gonna take. I don't think I can take limbs. If you just said body parts, I would have given it to you. But limbs,
That's fair.
So yeah. So 2 questions left. Right now, I have Sam and Joe at 3, Ryan at 4, and Malcolm and Jordan at 1. 2 questions left. There are still a couple of people who are in danger, depending on how this goes. So let's go on to question number 7. Romantic comedy. In Think Like a Man, couples begin having second thoughts about their relationships after reading a relationship book written by what comedian? The movie was mentioned earlier. Do you know who wrote the book? Because there's actually a book that this is based off of. And we'll go 5.
Repeat.
All right. Sam with his first repeat. In Think Like a Man, couples begin having second thoughts about their relationships after reading a relationship book written by what comedian? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll go to Malcolm.
Robin Williams.
And Jordan.
Steve Harvey.
And Joe.
Eddie Murphy.
Ryan.
Steve Harvey.
And Sam.
I should have used one more repeat. I wrote ST. I was writing Steve, but I
Oh, it is Steve Harvey. It is man with the mustache and the mouth. Steve Harvey actually wrote the book. That's what the movie's
He's a
about.
comedian.
And the suits.
Yes.
Yeah.
Original king of comedy.
Original king of
I
comedy.
think for the I think for the
The
non-US,
Steve Harvey show. I mean, don't forget the Steve Harvey show.
I think for the non-US, we know him as the host of
Family
Family
Feud.
Damn. Yeah.
So
Originally,
Or that one time he did America.
yeah. Sorry,
Or that
y'all.
one time he did the Miss America pageant.
Yeah. Go watch Original King of Comedy. It's hilarious. And your last question comes in franchises, which is now disguised as a movie release date question. What year saw the release of the films in the Predator, RoboCop, and Back to the Future franchises? I will repeat that. What year saw the release of films in the Predator, RoboCop, and Back to the Future franchises? Don't you just love when people do that? They give you one category and then it just actually turns into another category, especially one that you're not happy with. But I like these type of questions. So We are going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and we're going to go over to Ryan.
I really was chomping at the bit here. I just went 1988.
And Sam.
1987.
And Malcolm.
1987.
And Jordan.
89.
And Joe.
It's between two. I had 89.
That, gentlemen, is what we call a dirty sweep and a couple sandwiches. 1990.
90. That's
Yeah.
Damn. That
I
had
knew
that too.
First Back to the Future was 85 and RoboCop and Predator were 87, so I knew it couldn't be 87 or 85.
Yeah, Predator 2 and RoboCop 2 both came out in 90, as did Back to the Future Part 3.
I was relying purely on the Back to the Futures there and going, right, it's not 85, it's 89 or 90.
Yeah.
Same here.
With that, unfortunately, Malcolm, you do have only 1 point. But you know the deal. Go sign up for Classic on Sunday. His post was up for a while.
I'll get my revenge.
You get your revenge on somebody. All right, we'll see you. I know you'll be hanging out in the back. All right, y'all. So with that, let me pull up this wheel, and as I do that, please tell me it didn't go away. It did not. That is good. Yay. Okay. So with that, let me get Ryan. Give me 2 numbers between 1 and 7.
I will take 2 and 5.
2 and 5. Sam, you were the first here, so give me 2 numbers between 1 and 7 that are not 2 and 5.
7 and 4.
7 and 4. Joe, give me 1.
6.
6. And Jordan, you got 1 or 3.
A 3.
3. So 1 is the secret category. As always in round 2, we got 5 different categories, or 4 questions based on which one is chosen, or we got the secret category, which is worth 2 points. Whoever's number gets landed on gets to choose from the categories. Today's categories are 1, Nora Ephron, Stephen King, Jonathan Majors, a.k.a. Kang, a.k.a. He Who Remains. 4, Clancy Brown, or Michelle Yeoh.
Oh, these are all good.
So,
there's some good people there.
and again, number 1 is our secret category. I will spin it a couple times. Hopefully, we'll actually be able to see it now. We won't, but it's fine. Oh, that's a little better. I don't know why. Will has decided that the wheel is going to keep going to the very end and not stop and do one last click. It is a secret category, gentlemen. So we don't get to hear questions from any of these great people. But I'll probably reuse that in a couple of weeks. But our secret category for tonight. Why did I turn off my phone where the questions are there? Our secret category for the night: animation / live action hybrids.
All right.
Okay.
And
In honor of Space Jam.
yes, that's exactly why I wrote that one. And I don't know what's happening. But the last couple of ones I've hosted, it's been the secret category.
Hello.
But hey,
Hello.
2 points apiece. Question 1.
You're good, right?
Hello. Can you guys hear
We
me?
hear you. We hear you. We hear you.
You guys
Good.
were frozen for like a minute, so I didn't know what happened.
You're good.
Secret category got chosen. It's animation live action hybrids.
Okay.
There you go. The disappointment in his face is palpable. But here we go. Question number 1. Not a question, a prompt. Name 2 of the basketball players the Monstar steal powers from in Space Jam. I mean, another American thing, but hopefully you watch this movie enough. If you haven't seen Take 3's latest Rank 'em, it was, I guess, also animation live action hybrid. Plug real quick, Malcolm.
This week's episode is Rom-Coms of the 2010s.
There you go. All right, we're going to go 5, 4.
Repeat.
All right, Sam has his second repeat. Name 2 of the basketball players the Monstar steal power from in Space Jam. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start up with Sam.
Charles Barkley and Muggsy Bogues.
And Jordan.
I have the exact same thing. Muggsy Bogues, Charles Barkley.
And Joe.
No, I got nothing.
And Ryan.
I crossed out Muggsy Bogues because I can spell his name, but I wrote Patrick Ewing and Charles Barkley.
And any combination of Larry Johnson, Patrick Ewing, Charles Barkley, Muggsy Bogues, and the one everybody forgets, Sean Bradley.
I can remember his last name. I can remember Sean's last name.
So everybody but Joe got that one. Question 2. Who plays ex-convict cartoonist Jack Deebs in Cool World? Yes, I asked a question about Cool World because I watched this a lot as a kid. Don't know why. Probably because of the cartoons. We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Yes, there is a very valid reason. We're going to go over to Jordan.
Brad Pitt.
And Joe.
Blank.
And Ryan.
Gabriel Byrne.
And Sam.
I also hope it's Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt is in the film, but he is not the cartoonist. It's Gabriel Byrne. It's
Nice.
Gabriel Byrne.
Nice, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I do remember Cool World as well, watching them outside my uncle's garage while my cousins were just, playing go-karts.
Question 3. Danny DeVito voices an animated cat police detective in a live-action world in what 90s film?
Wait. Yeah.
Maybe.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Repeat.
Sam's last repeat.
Yeah.
Danny DeVito voices an animated cat police detective in a live-action world in what 90s film? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and we'll go to Ryan.
Oh, thank God I remembered. Last Action Hero.
And Sam.
Oh, wow. Alice in Wonderland.
And Jordan.
Good. I have more confidence now. Last Action Hero.
And Joe.
Looney Tunes back in action.
It is Last Action Hero. Last Action Hero. One of my favorites as a child as well.
Yeah.
I gotta think that Stars promotion package I got for Hulu.
Yeah. Gandalf is death. Lovely. And Tyrion with the glass eye. Tywin with the glass eye.
Remember Tyrion?
All right. And last question. Sam and Joe are both at risk of being eliminated. We'll see how this goes. What song won Best Original Song Oscar for Mary Poppins?
Thank multiplex people for this one now, aren't I?
Fandom Oscars, everybody's favorite.
Random Oscars.
4, 3.
Repeat the question.
All right, Ryan, second.
Okay.
What song won the Best Original Song Oscar for Mary Poppins?
Trying really hard not to sing it and give it away.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Why? You're safe, Jordan. It's fine.
I know, but I would still want that point. I know.
I hope I know this.
2, 1. Pens down, and we'll go to Joe.
Chim Chim Cherry.
And Sam.
Yeah, spoonful of sugar.
And Jordan.
I almost wrote down Chim Chim something, but I went with Back That Ass Up by Ja Rule.
Ja Rule never did that song. Juvenile did that song.
Juvenile. I'm wrong on many levels.
That would be a very different song if Ja Rule did that one. And Ryan.
That was a waste of a repeat. I just wrote supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
And Joe has kept himself alive. It is Chim Chim Cheree. We got a tiebreaker, gentlemen.
Ooh.
Both Sam and Joe have 5 points. Jordan is ahead of him with 6. And Ryan had a pretty good round, getting him up to 11. So,
Nice.
Ryan, are we going to give these gentlemen Rotten Tomatoes, or are we going to give them worldwide box office?
I'm not that cruel, so I'm gonna give him Rotten Tomatoes.
I've heard this argument a lot. Feed the birds. What's robbed? Rotten Tomatoes. Jordan, are we going to go with movie 1 or movie B?
B.
Movie B. Gentlemen, give me the Rotten Tomatoes critic score for A Bronx Tale.
Reasonable.
Now I'm like, I need to make sure I know how to do math as a math teacher. 5, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We will start with Sam.
64.
And then we'll go to Joe.
72.
Closest. By the Price is Right method to 97%, it is Joe. Behind. Bronx Tale has 97%.
Really?
I thought it was in the 80s, honestly. I thought that movie was in the 80s.
Yeah, mine would have been 82 just for fun.
Metacritic scores in the 50s.
Man, yeah, it's 97. Sam, that was a great match. Hang out in the back if you like. Sign back up in a week and a half or 2. Week and a half for Sunday, 2 weeks for Thursday. Great showing, sir. We'll see you in a bit.
Thank you, guys. I got to go, but have a good one.
All right.
Take it.
Joe, staying alive. Fandom Oscars.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen, I'm going to just switch up some stuff on my board real quick so I don't have to
I started studying about Phantom Oscars then. Jeez.
fight with these tick marks.
It came up on a wheel in like 2 matches, so I had to just deep dive it.
Yeah. I just remember the popular ones from Mary Poppins, honestly.
So, y'all know how this goes. Lose a point, gain a point round. I wrote these questions, so I don't care what the score is. We're going through all of them because I write new questions every week anyway. So we're going to hear them. And if y'all want to keep answering, no matter what the score is, go ahead. But just to recap, Jordan, you have 6. Joe has 5. And Ryan has 11. It is still technically everybody's in it. Based on these questions, we will see.
I could lose it. I could miss everything.
That could happen. It could be the
If you
biggest.
want to, go ahead.
It could be the biggest collapse in classic history. No pressure at all. Category 1 is in comic book movies.
Ryan, I think we're all right.
What comic book movie has the quote, "I let my father die because I trusted him"?
Damn quotes.
Yeah, you said we're good, and then I said it's a quote. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
All right. Joe's first repeat. What comic book movie has the quote, "I let my father die because I trusted him"? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Jordan
Sounds like maybe Man of Steel.
and Joe
Tried to go too off the beat with it. I said wanted.
and Ryan.
Yeah.
I don't care if I'm wrong or not, because he was convinced the world was not ready. Man of Steel.
Yeah.
Man of Steel is correct.
Yeah.
Man of Steel.
Hey,
All right.
put a
Question
pause.
2. In musicals, who plays the Scarecrow in The Wiz. I could have gone a lot of different ways, but if you know me, you knew exactly where that was going. It could, but it was just the one.
I say there's a lot of daddy issues, a lot of daddy and mommy issues in those movies.
Yeah, I'm waiting for a fresh take on a superhero that actually did not come from a broken home.
5, 4,
Actually, 3. We did Black Panther.
1. Pens down. It was broken for him, though. Joe.
I went way out of line with this one, but why not? Ernest Borgnine.
And Ryan.
I'm not going to say the line because technically I might actually today. Michael Jackson.
And Jordan.
I also have Michael Jackson.
It is Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson was the Scarecrow in The Wiz. Question 3. Alongside actors and actresses, what actress has played a comic book character, a circus performer, and a former drug addict? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I believe we're at Ryan.
She just popped into my head because of 2 certain films. I could be wrong anyway. I wrote Zendaya.
And Jordan.
I've randomly threw out Amy Adams.
And Joe.
I got 2 out of the 3. Sam Rockwell.
Sam Rockwell is a great actress. I did say actress.
Oh,
It's all right. It's the COVID brain that's going
I'll blame
away.
the connection on that one.
Yeah. It is Zendaya.
Good one.
MJ in Spider-Man, circus performer in The Greatest Showman, and a former drug addict in Malcolm and Marie.
No.
Oh, I've not seen that yet. Okay.
It looked like a lot of yelling. I didn't get to it.
It is a lot of yelling. It is a hell of a lot of yelling.
A lot of Instagram clips have pretty much done like your top 5 best screaming, and Zendaya's in 3 of them.
Question 4 is in Oscars. What actress is the only person to be nominated exactly 1 time in 4 consecutive decades? Once for movies released in 1977, 1981, 1997, and 2003. To be clear, this is when the movies were released.
Gotcha.
Give you the extra 5 seconds for that.
How did they eat it wrong? Now I do want to watch the movie. I mean, that's the one mac and cheese now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jordan.
I forgot she was around. Jodie Foster?
And Joe.
Talia Shire.
And Ryan.
Jodie Foster may have been the smart choice. I just wrote Vanessa Redgrave.
Neither of those ladies. I didn't think about looking up the middle 2 movies, but I know the last 2. 1977 is Annie Hall. 2003 is Something Gotta Give. The one gives us Diane Keaton.
Right.
Cool.
I'm glad I
I
didn't
think
write
I
Meryl
still have
Streep.
a point left.
You have 2. You got 2 left.
6.
I'm so glad I didn't write Meryl
He's
Streep.
waiting for his arm for some reason. He's going again.
Bring me in. Fuck.
I was
Right,
going
Mandy Patinkin.
Whoa. You look a lot younger.
I know, right?
Yeah.
put him in his usual spot.
Hey,
Wait.
I'm finishing this
Okay.
up.
Straighten that shirt out. It's with an I, don't worry.
That is with an I. All right. And last question of this match comes in comedies. John Waters directed what 90s musical comedy that co-starred daytime talk show host Ricky Lake?
Oh my God.
Jordan went straight to the board.
again, musical, loose term.
Not very loose. This is a
It's
musical.
an incredibly loose term, especially with this movie. I watched it while at work today.
I'll use my last repeat just for hell of it.
All right. John Waters directed what 90s musical comedy that co-starred daytime talk show host Ricky Lake?
Skinny Ricky Lake, not thick Ricky Lake.
Flip that. Thick Ricky Lake, not skinny Ricky Lake.
I kind of like both. I like both.
Oh no, I definitely like both.
5,
Oh, screw
4,
it.
3, 2, 1. Ryan, what do you got?
I have no idea. You just said 90s, and I just thought of that stupid Rocky Horror Picture sequel, Shock Treatment, even though I just realized it's not in the 90s.
Joe
Nope.
and Jordan, tell us the answer.
I think you helped me by confirming it was thick Ricky Lake. Is it Hairspray?
Oh, no, it is not Hairspray.
Oh, what is it?
It's not Hairspray. It is the Johnny Depp classic, Crybaby.
Oh, okay.
Crybaby.
That should have been a clue with John Waters. Damn it.
Crybaby. And your winner. He won a couple questions ago, but we're going to keep going because I like asking my questions. Mr. Ryan Payne. Mr. Ryan Payne. We'll bring Malcolm back for a second. Malcolm, you came in, you answered a question, and then now you're waiting for the people on Sunday to feel your wrath. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Was just some questions I should have known the answer to, but just blanked at the time. But it's always a lot of fun. You never know what you're going to get.
All right, well, with me, you know a black movie's coming, and you know a intergeek movie's coming, so you know that. The rest of them, they can be anything else. Joe, you came from behind. Phantom Oscar saved you. You're able to get to round 3. How you feeling?
I feel fine. Just some of those questions. I was quoting Jordan Peele's new movie title. I was just like, nope, the whole way through.
that movie is going to be the quickest horror movie ever because the black people are going to go in, see what's happening, and say, nope. Exactly my episode is called Nope.
There's more than 2 black people on the name.
Yeah. Jordan, I was almost feeling the hope. I thought you had Crybaby there. You looked really confident.
To be fair, 1988 Crybaby, directed by John Waters, starring Ricky Lake. I'm not crazy.
But anyway, how you feeling about today? How that went?
I know, but fantastic match here by Payne. Really good win by him. He was far and above number 1. They're happy to just stick it into the end, get second. Man, I'm always happy to come up second or third, last to the very end. That's kind of the main goal to a degree at the moment here. Especially at first when I lost, I missed those first couple in a row at first, so I was a little worried. So just happy to stick it out to the end.
Yeah, you definitely came through, especially in that round 2, gave you a couple of those. But Ryan, as down as he was to not get any of those lovely actors and actresses in round 2, that live action came through with that one. So Ryan, you got your win. How you feeling, fam?
That comment you said earlier about the look of disappointment on my face on live action, that was completely real. I wasn't weird, I wasn't faking it. No, I was like, with live action and animation, it's hit or miss for me. And I wanted to hear some good Michelle Yeoh and Clancy Brown questions. So, but,
yeah, I'd go with Clancy Brown.
Yeah, no prep involved. I feel great. I mean, I'm glad I get to end this month with a win in a match. So who knows what's going to happen with the next time I play?
Yeah. A little sneak peek, just because I don't know whether or not he's coming back. But Clancy Brown was the secret category last week, so I just moved him into the regulars this week. He still hasn't been asked about, but that's all right. But Jordan, Joe, Malcolm, you know the deal. Week and a half, 2 weeks, depending on the day. Ryan, give it about a month. Come back through. And before I get into one last comment, the regular host, Sir Jay, any last things?
No last digs. I do want to say that we do have one last classic this month, so we do have a very special person. A man who writes several difficult questions for everybody. Yeah, that's the face that everybody makes when they know exactly what's coming up. Bill Carriola, I do believe, is still a writer for next week's classic.
That was my comment.
Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to step on you, bro.
So glad I got it this one. I'm so glad I got
you're
this
lucky
game.
you did it this week. No, I'm kidding.
Bitch. Yeah, that's how Ryan feels.
No.
But with that, and all of you who are gonna feel Bill's questions next week, For Sam, who couldn't finish out. For Malcolm, Jordan, Joe, Ryan Payne, and Inigo Montoya, who somebody killed his father. You all must prepare to die.